This is a week later after that last time that young Sam and I came here. Pretty hot day today. I'm here by myself today. Sam's gonna have a bit of a break from the heat, so I thought I'd come back here. This has been freshly mowed actually in the last few days, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some more treasures to uncover here. We've found 3 of the pre-decimal coins so far in this property, and as the elderly neighbour let me know that's been living there for over 50 years, that there used to be 2 houses situated in the same line as these houses here originally, and they're going to build some units here. So if we can come on here and uncover any old treasures, any lost pre-decimal coins or anything like that before it gets all covered over by concrete. So we'll have a look here and see if we can uncover anything interesting. So the very first signal just up near the road here was a coin, not a pre-decimal coin, just a 20-cent platypus coin, 1996. It's our first coin of this treasure hunt. We'll see if we can find something a bit older than that. Okay, the next little target that we have uncovered is a little fishing sinker. Make sure I'm tidying these holes up nice and neatly as I go along. So 20-cent coin was there, fishing sinker there, and got a signal here. That's got a fair bit of depth about it, which usually means it's older. That could possibly be a coin right about there. Hopefully a pre-decimal coin. Sometimes it turns out to be a 1 cent or 2 cent coin, unfortunately, but let's do a bit of a live dig on this one. Right about there. Okay, there it is. Yep, that unfortunately it is a coin, but a 1 cent. Okay, there was that little 1 cent coin about there. Progressed up here, got another similar signal, a little bit higher, but now that it's out of the hole, it's coming up 29.30, which is a pre-decimal. Definitely a pre-decimal coin. Look at that kangaroo penny. That's a 1943. It's in quite good condition too. That would be King George VI kangaroo pre-decimal coin, 1943. I'll give that a little bit of a clean up. Looks like it's in quite good condition, this one. Yeah, there it is. It's a nice pre-decimal coin, 1943. King George VI kangaroo penny. I'd love to find a little silver pre-decimal coin here somewhere. There'd have to be one somewhere. Have a look. Just travelled back in this direction. Got a signal here. This is a little bean fishing sinker this time. It's the next little treasure of the day. Got a feeling there's another pre-decimal coin up here somewhere. Okay, we had a high signal down in here, and it's a pre-decimal coin, definitely a penny. That's another penny. Let's clean this one up and see exactly what this pre-decimal coin is. Okay, it's another King George VI penny, kangaroo penny, and this was the final year of King George VI before Queen Elizabeth II came in 1953. So this was the final year of the King George VI pennies, or pre-decimals. That's in nice condition too. These look good cleaned up later on. This one's in very good condition. Awesome. So had a feeling there'd be more pre-decimal coins in this block. Continue to search up along through this region. Okay, there was where that penny was. We've got another strong coin-like signal. Yes. Okay, that's another pre-decimal. Definitely another pre-decimal coin. We'll just give this one a clean up, identify exactly what monarch and what year. 1939, I believe that one is. King George VI, kangaroo penny, 1939. Awesome. Well, this is interesting. That's where the penny was, in there, and I just run this detector over it just to double. And there's something remaining still there, just so maybe there was a couple of pennies or a couple of pre-decimal coins dropped there at the same time many years ago. Let's have a look. So that's right beside the other one. I thought it could be potentially a silver coin, but it might be a half penny. We'll clean that up and see exactly what it is. Yeah, I think this is a kangaroo 1/2 penny. or a halfpenny as people like to call them. I think I can see the date right there. So this looks to be a Queen Elizabeth II, 1/2 kangaroo penny. It must be a 1953. That one's pretty got a fair layer of sediment on there. Then I'm gonna have to clean that off. But I think that's what it is, 1953. Queen Elizabeth II halfpenny. So you wouldn't believe this, that's where the 2 pre-decimal coins come out of. Just wave the detector over the holes. And there's another one there. $20, $21, $22. There's another, must be another pre-decimal coin. 3. I don't think I've ever had that before. 3 pre-decimal coins in the one, pretty much the same hole within a 30 centimeter circumference. Okay, that's another little halfpenny. You can see it. Wow, he's been. I'll just set this up, this tripod up. Can already see the date of that one. 1949 kangaroo halfpenny. That would be a King George VI. I'll just break that bit of dirt off the back and have a closer look at this one. Yeah, there it is, a bit more cleaned up. 1949 King George VI, 1 halfpenny. So there was 3. I'm pretty sure that's all. I'll check again, but I've never had that. 3 pre-decimal coins, 2 halfpennies and a full penny. Okay, that's where the 3 coins were, the 3 pre-decimals in there. And just heading over to the left here. That's quite possibly another one. Oh, that's not a pre-decimal coin, but that could even be better, because that looks like a really old Lesney or Matchbox car or truck, Matchbox truck. And if that's what it is, that's probably will be one of the oldest ones that I've ever found, right next to these 1930, 1940 coins. So I'm going to clean that up and see if we can reveal any details of how old this is. Okay, so I've cleaned this up this is one of those highly some people collect these. This is a made in England by Lesney Matchbox series number 44 refrigerator truck. I would say that's quite old too. I'll probably be able to find out on the internet, but I'd say that would be quite an old matchbox car made in England. That could be in the 1930s or 1940s, 1950s. Be interesting to see exactly how old that is, but yeah, some people collect these. That's a nice little old relic to find in this yard. Awesome. I can see if there's any more coins here. Okay, there's still more to be found here. That's where the 3 pre-decimals, the old Lesney truck. Okay, that is a coin, but unfortunately that turns out to be a 2-cent frill neck lizard coin, 1977. I was hoping it was another pre-decimal, possibly a silver, but not to be this time. Okay, I've just left that area here and just come up here, and that's another coin. Going up to about 29, so I'm pretty sure there's a pre-decimal coin in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure there is. Aha! Yes! I knew it. There was a sinker in there and an old nail, but this was the main signal right here that we were chasing. Let's have a look what this pre-decimal coin is. It's another kangaroo penny. Okay, this seems to be another 1952. 1952, I think that is. So that again would be the final year of King George VI. Okay, there was that pre-decimal coin over there. Got another coin signal over here, but I had a feeling it could be just a 1-cent coin, and it is. It's a 1966. It's an old one, first year they were produced, but definitely another 1-cent sugar glider possum coin, that one. Okay, that's where the 1-cent coin was, and just over here another signal. This one turns out to be another 1952. That's another King George VI. 1952, final year of his reign, before Queen Elizabeth II come in 1953. That's a few of the 1952 ones that I've found in this property so far. Continue on, see what else we can uncover. So just continue to travel along here. I did pick up a item back there. I thought that was maybe a dice, an old dice to start with, but it looks like somebody's made themselves a homemade cube-shaped lead fishing sinker there. But even more interestingly, we've got a signal here, and it is another, definitely another pre-decimal coin. That looks like it could be an older one too. That looks like King George V. That's an older penny. That looks like a Commonwealth of Australia penny. Awesome. So there are older ones here. I'll clean this one up. But these date back even like 100 years old. This will be between probably 75 and 100 years old, this coin. Let's have a look exactly how old it is. That first number beside there is a 1. That's older than I thought. That looked like it could be is that 1919 or something like that? If that's 1919, that's over a century old. That could be, if that's 1919, that's a 104-year-old coin. Not quite sure exactly if that is. That looks like a 1. That could be 1919, 104. Been a while since I've found one of them. That's not far off a King Edward VII. King Edward VII was before King George V. I think with the Australian Commonwealth of Australia coins, he was in there just for 1 year, I think in 1910. And then they were the English Queen Victoria coins before that. Wow, I didn't expect to find a coin this old here, but that's awesome. When we clean that up, we might get a better look at the date there. That's the oldest coin so far. All we need to find in the next 20 minutes is a silver coin, hopefully. Let's keep searching. So I just packed up to go home. But yeah, it's got a lot of items there today. Well, I'll come back here again next week to complete the video, but as you can see, we've got 2, 4, 6 of the pennies, 5 of the root pennies, and a really old Commonwealth of Australia penny, 2 of the kangaroo half pennies, and heaps of the 1 cent coins, fishing sinkers, that old Lesney refrigerator truck there, and a 20 cent coin. So I wasn't here all that long, so that's a good sign. I'll come back here again and see what else I can find next week, and then we'll do the complete overview. But I'll head off home now and be back here next week. So this is 1 week later, coming back to this property. We did really well last week here. We found, I think it was about 6 of the pre-decimal coins, and I've got a feeling there might be another couple in through here, so I'm going to continue working up in strips. The previous houses were in alignment with that one there. 2 houses situated in this block. I think we found about 9 or 10 pre-decimal coins here. So we just got about 2 hours to search, and hopefully can uncover another couple of interesting finds here today. Well, that didn't take long. I just started where I finished off last week. Got a good signal. 23, and that's That's a penny. I think that's got to be an older one too, because the rue pennies usually come up a fair bit higher than that, at 28 and 29. So this being 22, this would have to be one of them older, the Commonwealth of Australia pennies. So these can be close to 100 years old, anywhere from like 75 to 105 years old. These are usually the Commonwealth of Australia ones, so they're usually a King George V. So going to just tidy this one up, have a look to reveal more details on this old coin. Yeah, well there it is. First coin of the day. Over 100 years old, 101-year-old Commonwealth of Australia penny. And that's the King George V. That's an awesome find. Wonder if we can find a little silver coin here today. There's plenty of pennies here, and we found a couple of the, I think 3 of the halfpennies as well, and I think about now 7 or 8 of the full pennies. Okay, we'll keep searching and see what else we can find. So I just travelled up this direction from where that old Commonwealth of Australia penny was. We've got two signals here. The first one was just a little 1-cent coin, but right beside it, I think that is another pre-decimal coin. That must be an old halfpenny. Let's clean it up, see whether it's a rue penny or one of the older Commonwealth of Australia halfpennies. Okay, so that is the Commonwealth of Australia, 1 halfpenny, and that's 1922 also, so that's like the little brother of the other one I just found earlier, which was a 1922 full penny, and here's a 1922 halfpenny, King George V. So that's the third coin we found here that's over a century old, so there must have been a previous house on this block even before those 2 that the neighbours were explaining to me were taken down. They were situated here. There must have been even prior to those, before they were built, even older ones, so that's a good sign. Some more interesting discoveries here in this property block. So just beside where that 1922 halfpenny was, the little 1-cent coin, I got another signal to the left. Strong 22, and I think we've done it. This is our first silver coin, because that 22 you can see on here, I think that's from 1910 to 1945, one of the older 98.5% sterling silver pre-decimal threepences. In 1946 they changed to the wheat threepences, were 50% silver, but these older ones, the coat of arms, these have got that really high silver content. So with a bit of lemon juice, we have to clean that up. I'll see if I can do that live here. We'll clean that up to reveal more detail. Awesome, first silver coin of this block. Just tip a bit of lemon juice on there and just let it dissolve. It's got that sort of acidic quality to it. If I flip that over, just let that sort of dissolve the sediment, and then just give it a gentle rub with the toothbrush. I wonder what year this one is. It's been a while since I found an old silver coin. Start to see the silvers starting to really come out in that now. I'll have to clean that up better later, but there it is, King George V. That's a coat of arms, 1934, threepence. That's our first silver coin on this property. It'd have to be one somewhere, so that's quite an old one too. So awesome. I wonder if there's any more pre-decimal coins in this block. Let's keep searching. So that's where that silver coin was in there, and just found another couple mixed signals there. Got an old fishing sinker and an old key. So there's lots of different variety of things to be found here. We'll keep searching and see if we can hit on another old coin. So I've got a few signals here, and I have revealed two coins, and I believe there's still another one in that hole there. First one is a 1 cent coin, 23, but that I believe is an old halfpenny coin, and it must be an old one of the real old ones too, the Commonwealth of Australia coins. So that could be close to 100 years old as well. It's a little bit corroded. That might be hard to get the detail, but we'll see if we can get some detail. I'll just check in this hole. Seems to be possibly another coin in there also. Yes, there is. Look at that. Wow, I think that's a full penny. Let's check out. 2021. Yeah, that must be a really old Commonwealth of Australia full penny as well. So three coins in there. I don't know if there's anything else. No wonder the signals are a bit jumbled. There's three coins all together. A 1 cent coin, Commonwealth of Australia halfpenny, and Commonwealth of Australia full penny. I'll just clean those pre-decimals up just to reveal exactly how old they are. Okay, here they are. This little 1 cent coin, 1967. That was the second year they were produced. Then another, this is in pretty bad condition, but we were able to reveal the date, 1919. It's another King George V era, 104-year-old pre-decimal coin. And then got even older. This is in a better condition. This is a 106-year-old coin. I'm really amazed to discover how many old coins are in this property block. That's an old King George V. That's the oldest one here so far. 1917, Commonwealth of Australia, pre-decimal. That's awesome. See what else we can uncover. Okay, start filling in the hole here, and something said just have another quick look at the detector. Just on the edge there. It might be just a 1 cent coin, but could possibly be. There's definitely another coin there, so either a 1 cent or another pre-decimal. Hang on, that's not a 1 cent coin. We must have dislodged that when we were digging the other one, but that's definitely not a 1 cent coin. I think that's another Commonwealth of Australia 1/2 penny. Let's have a look at this one. This looks in better condition than the other one too. Okay, there we have it. That is another old Commonwealth of Australia 1/2 penny, this time 1929. Still the King George V era. Okay, not far away from that last one, we found another pre-decimal coin. That's another old one as well. That's another Commonwealth of Australia. Give that a quick clean, see what year this one was. Oh, we can see that even without clean, that 1922. 1922 Commonwealth of Australia penny. Awesome. Another one to add to the collection. So I've continued to travel up in this strip here. This would have been the front yard of the houses. This is probably closer to where the second house was. Found the old fishing sinker back there, a metre or so, and then got a strong 2021 signal, and that's another old pre-decimal 1/2 penny, King George V, 1930. That one wasn't as deep, it was a little bit more shallow in this area here. So yeah, still getting these old pre-decimal coins. Awesome. Hopefully we can get another silver one. We've got another half an hour to go. See what else we can find in half an hour. Okay, we found another one of the older ones. That's definitely one of the old Commonwealth of Australia 4 pennies, King George V. Let's see if we can pick up a date on this one, see how old this coin is. Okay, so this one's a little bit difficult to see. It's had a bit of a hard life here, but this looks like it's 19, I think I can make out 1924 or 1926. Definitely King George V again. So another old coin, nearly 100 years old. Okay, we'll see if we can find anything else in this remaining time. So I just found a 1 cent coin back there, but a bit closer to the fence here, and found another pre-decimal. That's another Commonwealth of Australia 1/2 penny. We started off when Sam came here, we started off just mainly finding the kangaroo pennies, but just been finding all the older Commonwealth of Australia pennies and half pennies today. So I'll clean that up, see what year this one was produced. Okay, this one turns out to be a 1946 Australia half penny, so that definitely is a kangaroo penny, and that would be King George VI. Okay, might have time to find one more, I hope, before I have to go home. So just uncovered that, quite deep down there. I think that's quite old. An old little relic of some description, buckle clasp or something. Okay, we've got 5 minutes and see if we can stumble upon a coin in that time. Okay, literally 1 minute later, I found a signal over here. $19. I think that we've got ourselves another silver coin. That's really deep. That's one of the 50% silver. That's a 1950 sixpence. King George VI. I think that's going to clean up quite well with some lemon juice being a little bit of a newer coin. Let's clean that one up and have a look at it. Awesome, another silver. Okay, there it is. I just put a little bit of lemon juice on that. Gave it a bit of a scrub and a quick wipe. 1950 coat of arm silver sixpence. King George VI. The first ever coin first ever pre-decimal coin I ever found when I first got the Minelab Equinox detector was a sixpence. I think it was a 1942 silver sixpence was the first ever pre-decimal coin I found. That's awesome. So I decided to call it quits for the day. We've done really well today as we did last week. Got lots of finds. Like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 full pennies. They're all like 100 or 100 and up to 106 years old, I think. And we've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 4 Commonwealth of Australia half pennies and 1 kangaroo half penny. 4 little 1-cent coins and 2 silver coins. Silver sixpence 1950 and a little King George V threepence. I think he was 1934. So yeah, we'll do a proper overview of all of the finds from the last 2 treasure hunt adventures, and we'll count up exactly how many we got. But this has been one of the most productive spots I've ever come to here. Might come back here again. I'm sure there's still some more pre-decimal coins here as well. Okay, here we have our overview of all the treasures uncovered during the last treasure hunt adventure. Didn't get much of the aluminium or anything this time. There wasn't too much rubbish that I found. It was mainly coins this time, and also that really old Matchbox Lesney truck. That was a really good discovery. That old truck there, that's quite a collector's item. Usually those old Matchbox Lesney cars and trucks. Plenty of the old sinkers. Whoever's been living in those old properties love their fishing. Old key, little relic. We got 36 coins in total, including 19 of the pre-decimal coins, ranging from 1953 right back to 1917. There's actually 7 of the pennies that were over 100 years old, the oldest being that 1917 106-year-old penny right here. That was the oldest one. They're all the King George V era. The only one that was Queen Elizabeth was this 1953 halfpenny. All them kangaroo pennies, they're all the King George VI. We also got 2 silver coins, which was awesome. That old sixpence, 1950 coat of arms sixpence, King George the VI. They clean up quite well. This little threepence, that's a 1934 I believe, but the other side cleaned up really well. That's the King George V. So it's good to find those little silver coins. So yeah, all in all, that property block, for considering I only went there twice for this video, this treasure hunting video, for probably 2.5 hours each time, so probably about 5 hours in total to be able to find all those pre-decimal coins was awesome. And I think there's still some more there as well, so there's still some more to be uncovered. But that's the overview for this treasure hunting adventure. Thank you for following along on the series, and I'll look forward to bringing you along on the next adventure.